Yeah, of course. I've been teaching people and young people CRE and also divinity. While there's also one.
You're a secondary teacher?
Not really. I must say that maybe because of my talents, they exposed me and connected me to schools that actually called me out in my Form 6 vacation to teach. And right now, I'm a fresher at Makerere University. Yeah, but through my vacation, I've been teaching and...
Divinity is a very serious subject. I mean, it feels like you have to know God a certain way.
Not really.
You can't tell me that you've grown up in that God culture, you know?
Yeah. Well, that brings in also the perspective that culture is not satanic. So people can see from me that you can actually be a religious person that looks at cultural standards as well. In divinity, we learn about God and our culture as well.
Exactly. Now, when you look at, we don't want to dig so deep, but there are certain perspectives that we can't really miss out on. Now, when you look at divinity, it is entirely God, the Bible. In fact, the Bible is the foundation, isn't it? Then when we look at the Buganda culture, there is that when you have to go to your graveyard and then you ask for blessings. It is true, I've seen it.
Right.
So how does the two fit in with each other?
When you get too deep with this situation, you will realize that a lot of verses in the Bible actually connect with our cultures. Things like equality and obedience to our parents. So if your parent tells you that we're going to carry out this practice, we're going to go to the farm, we're going to go for a burial ceremony, you have to obey. Because the Bible also tells you to be obedient to your parents, to your mother and father, so that your days can be longer. It also tells us that we have to be equal. There's a part in the Bible, I'll begin with this verse in the Bible that tells women to be submissive to their husbands and the wives have to be submissive. And we are seeing it in our cultural perspective and view, in that women actually have to respect their husbands. So,
thank you for that submission. Now, looking at Miss Africulture, how did you get to know the pageant? Because the information didn't go out so much, isn't it? Yes, it didn't go out so much.
It was really magical, I would say. I believe that God actually called me for this because a friend just sent me a link because I was inspired by a friend. She's called Jean Faith Asano, Miss Teen Eastern Uganda. She told me that I can actually go for this. She believed in me because she saw potential in me.
Then you yourself, did you ever consider that as I'm seeing those queens shining, I will ever apply for one?
Yeah, I had that in mind.
Okay, you had it in mind. Okay, so now tell us about the journey. That is where most of us we want to want to get to know.
All right.
Here you are, you've submitted, and then you called on board.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So after registering through the Miss Africulture Uganda link, of course I had to make serious research, about this pageant. And I followed them on TikTok. They're everywhere actually. Miss Africulture platforms are everywhere on all social media platforms. So they called us for auditions. I was at work. I was like, oh, it's time for auditions. And I was actually afraid of asking for permission for a leave to go. But then a friend of mine told me that this could be your opportunity. You have to go for it. You have to chase your dream. And then I asked for permission And when I went for the auditions, it was amazing.
Okay.
I met beautiful ladies out there, confident ladies out there. And at first I was really nervous because they were so confident, so tall, so beautiful. But regardless,